Hey everybody. Normally I don't go around saying that certain OEM built machines, computer systems, are of high quality. But today I'm going to make an exception. This is an Acer Veriton, I think is what it's called, desktop tower that I got as a parts machine from the computer work store. And one thing I noticed right away is the quality of this machine seems, the case itself seems much higher than, let's say, a modern day HP or Compaq. Feature rich motherboard, has all the ports and things you need and good quality audio. Have a look here at the bottom. It is a model number VT6800, and have a look here. Something you'll see often, much more on computers. Assembled in USA from US and imported components. So somebody working an American job built this machine. That's something I like to see. Which of course many computer components are made in like China and stuff like that, but at least to see them built in the United States is something good to see. Anyways, have a look inside. The motherboard itself looks to be, judging by the Northbridge heatsink and the Southbridge heatsink and the color style of the motherboard, I believe this motherboard was made by FIC, First International Computer. And at a first glance, this looks almost like a custom build machine, because you just have all the prints and stuff like SATA 2, PCI Express, dual channel DDR2, and even the CPU VRM MOSFETs have a heatsink on them. That's something good to see. And the heat pipe core. Yeah, this is actually a heat pipe core. And believe it or not, it is factory. Notice Acer. It is a factory heatsink. Another thing I noticed right here is the Fsp Power Supply. Fsp is a pretty decent quality power supply for a machine like this. That's another good thing to see. Fsp power supplies, or Spark power supplies, are very high quality. And they use a 300 watt power supply in this machine. Normally HP likes to use 250, and sometimes Dell likes to use 230 to 300 watts in their system. E-machines does use 300 watt Bestex and sometimes Deltas in their machines. And have a look at this. Tool-free 5¼ inch drive bays, front 3½ inch, and internal drive bays are all toolless. And you can put up to 4 hard drives in this thing. Something you'll see often in a small form factor micro ATX chassis. Well, not actually a small form factor, but a mini tower like this. It's something unusual to see, to actually see that you can put up to 4 hard disk drives in this thing. This thing is, it's high quality. It's something really good to see nowadays with machines like this. So, Acer is a pretty good brand. I've got one of their netbooks. I got the Aspire One A150, and it's been a good netbook. I've never had any issues with it. I have modified it a little bit. I have upgraded the coolant in it and replaced the Wi-Fi card and that sort of stuff with something better. But other than that, it's been a good netbook. Never had any problems out of it. And to see this in an OEM desktop from that company tells me that they're still out to make high quality machines that last. Now why it ended up as a parts machine, I'm not sure. Maybe something did quit in it, I don't know. But to see that they're using decent quality components and doing a good job and actually building this thing in the United States, that's why I would recommend, if you're going out to buy an OEM desktop, I'd say get an Acer. And the questions? Let me know.